Hey friends, welcome to Canadian Cutting Edge. This is going to be a Canadian Cutting Edge University how to fix a broken tip on a knife video. So I did the review of this knife, and when I was setting up for some pictures outside, I rammed it into some wood, some hardwood, an old apple tree, and I bent the tip just a little bit. And when I was trying to bend it straight, it snapped, which happens. So how do you fix that? Keep watching. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is mark how I want to change the shape of the blade. So of course the tip is going to end up, I have to stay down here to keep it in focus. The tip has to end up right there, so how do I want to shape this so that it still looks pretty good? So I'm thinking that looks pretty good like that. It makes it look a bit stouter. If I draw it out too much more, then it's going to get thick behind the grind for this main area. And I think that's going to be pretty good like that. And so what I have to do now, it's really simple. I have to remove this steel here. Now there's a number of ways to remove that steel. You can do it by hand if you've got a sharpening stone, and just rub it off until it's gone. You could cut it off. That is risky because you might heat up the blade, and if you heat up a blade, you're going to lose its temper. So if you are going to cut it off, make sure you're going very quickly and get it done in a hurry. Now to do it slowly in a cold way, that's going to take a long time. So I'm going to try to cut off not up to the line, just a bit shy of the line, so I get rid of most of the metal. And that way, if it does warm up a little bit at the edge, I should catch it before it gets too hot and loses its temper. And then remove the rest. And then sharpen it. And then it'll still have a tip that can puncture pretty good. It'll be a little shorter, but it should still, it'll be a little shorter that way, but it'll still be a decent knife. The blade tip, whoa, yeah, I can't pick it up at all to focus. It'll still be shorter, but the blade tip is still going to come close to the end of the handle. It's not going to look too awkward, I don't think. So let's get started. Okay, this is going to be loud. I've got one of these multi-grind machines. It's got a regular sharpening wheel grinder here, and that's a whetstone there. And this part fills up with water. I got mine on sale at Canadian Tire in Canada, and I got it at a really good price. So it comes in very handy. It's going to be a little loud. So let's get started. So this is a cold system, which means it works just great. I got a little bit more to take off, but that's just fine. And yeah, it's not getting so thick behind the grind that's going to be a problem. If you've got a broken blade and you need it fixed and you can't get one of these, you can send me your knife and I'll fix it. Especially if you're within Canada. If you're outside of Canada, unless it's a fixed blade or a slip joint, I can't guarantee that it'll get here across the border. But anything fixed blades, slip joints, no problem, or friction folders. Within Canada, certainly just about anything I can get, and I can fix your tip. Okay, so there is what it looks like. I'm working on doing a stone washer, attempting a stone wash on it. That's why it's not on the handle right now. But that's what it looks like. It looks quite nice. It's not bad at all. It's got good lines. I like it. You can see a little bit on the edge there. That's because I ground it just a little bit so that it would save me time when I'm doing the sharpening step. But yeah, I like that. So yeah, I can do it. You send me a knife blade like this. So if you've got like a folding knife or whatever, that's fine. Or fixed blades or slip joints, stuff like that. I can do just about anything. And just a blade like this will have no problem going across the border. At least they haven't so far. And as you can see, this one's got the thumb studs taken off. Yeah, it works. So send me your blades if you want it done. Even if you've got a knife that's just over 3 inches and you live somewhere where you need to have it under 3 inches, just let me know how much to take off and I'll give it a nice profile. You can even mark with a marker yourself ahead of time exactly what profile you want. I'd be happy to do that for you. If you live in Canada and you want to do this yourself, there are other sharpening systems that work the same way with the whetstones. You don't have to go out and buy something expensive like a Tormek, but they're not cheap. The cheapest thing I could find was about $200 in Canada. I've got links down below for United States and Canada for different kind of rotating whetstones that are great for maintaining your heat treatment temper on your blade. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll follow this video up with a stonewashing video, and we'll do it to this same blade. Stay tuned. That's it for now. Thanks for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And remember, friends, cut towards your chum, not your thumb. Bye for now.